Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Between the Trees, our college basketball 18 Dynasty we're doing here. Today we've reached the start of the season, so we're going to go and play through our first two games. We'll see how it goes. If both games get in this video, it'll be one game on this video and the next game on the other. It'll just kind of depend on how fast the game goes. And of course, we'll be a little rough again, as I don't usually play the games in this game. So how fast the speed goes in the game and stuff, that'll be kind of stuff we'll have to figure out. But let's go ahead and hop on in here. There you go. See, we're at the season start point. First off, as always, when I remember to, we'll look at our recruiting. Not a whole lot going on here. I've done a little tiny bits of scouting here and there of players, but I'll be honest, I've been a little lazy in the recruiting realm. Wow. Obviously, you can see we didn't really get anyone else signed in, unfortunately, during that early period, but I suppose the benefit means is we'll just have more scholarships for the late period, when hopefully we can get some guys who fall through the cracks because they suck at school. I'm going to go to our call list. So we've changed offers a few times, but right now we're sitting on Gunn as our other scholarship offer. He's a little small for what I want in my power forward, but our scout keeps going back and forth between if he's actually a B overall or a C overall. The rest of the stuff our scout pretty much agrees. He just can't decide if he's a B or a C, so. And he liked us. Oh, I didn't even notice that. One of his parents went to Delaware State. Well, that's even a better reason to have him here too, isn't it? So yeah, so that's our one we got offers for. A couple other guys I'm looking at as we've been kind of slowly getting people interested in coming here. I have Runyon's finally decided he's kind of interested in it. It's not much, but he's one I'm kind of looking at because I just like the idea of trying to convert him into a 6'11 small forward. Because he's a terrible big man. Can't rebound and can't block, so he really doesn't work as a big man. But I'd like to see running him as a really oversized small forward just for funsies. I had one in my other game that I played in 17 and I've played a little in 18, but he eventually moved to power forward because he just wasn't doing very well at small forward. But I have a weird thing about I like the idea of taking guys like that and turning them into something else. Alright, the other one is, of course, unsurprisingly, Broadnax, who's now finally interested in our school. The 7-footer that weighs almost 270 pounds there. He's not exactly putting anything special up there other than his size, but hey, if you've the idea of this save right now is we just like the size. Otherwise, like I said, again, he's eh, but he can rebound, average shot blocker. He can actually step out and shoot some jumpers. At least our scout thinks he can step out and shoot some jumpers. We'll see if that's true. His ball handling is atrocious, though. He doesn't really like to score, but that's fine. We don't need two scoring big men at all times. Sometimes having a guy who's just there to be a rim protector is nice. So he's one I'm kind of thinking he may get a scholarship. We'll kind of see how it goes. Play it by ear. And then we have two more that aren't interested in us right now that I did find from scouting late on. We're hoping will come around. Anderson, who keeps bouncing all over the place in his overall rating, which makes it kind of hard to decide if he is or isn't going to be interested. He's up to a 400 now, which is a little iffy on if he'd be interested. But he's pretty obvious why I like him. He loves to shoot. He can shoot good and play some defense. Who else? We have Betts is another one I'm trying to get interested in. Us the kid from Vermont, 6'6", 202 shooting guard, nice size. Again, he's a good defender. He actually has nice ball handling skills, and he likes to shoot. He could be a better outside shooter though. That's the only little issue I have with that. And he doesn't shoot as much as he could, but still, he's his defense and shooting is really what's running us on that one. In my I'm saying words weird. His defense and shooting is what has my interest. And then, of course, we have Jennings, who we've been looking at for a while now. The very athletic inside shooting. He needs to get a better outside shot, but he'll be a good cutter type. Get my list back up here. Oh, and the last one we have here is Hawking, which he's on my list. He's ranked god awful, but he surprisingly puts up quite a few points a game, so that's kind of what got him in my interest list. Plus, his stats are decent enough. Decent ball handling, better than average shooter, good jumper. Defense is average enough, athleticism is average enough. Plus, he has a great name. How can you pass up on a guy named Steve Hawking? Alright, and then the rest of these guys, like I said, are just kind of there. That's their job. They're there. If they're interested, sure. If not, eh. Like Jackson. Jackson would be someone maybe if someone pulls out and we just don't have anyone really interesting, because being the Delaware kid, same with Putzi being a Delaware kid. Doesn't really move the needle for me or anything, because he's just average at about everything except his jump shot. And Jackson can shoot, he just doesn't like to, which kind of nullifies that. Plays got awful defense, but he's a center. Rebounds, unfortunately, he can also block, which is kind of more concerning. So there you go. So that's sort of our little mini recruiting update there. As I said, not a whole lot going on. Oh, you know what I did forget to show you, though? Something awesome. So Eli, the 7th ranked, 7th overall player, not only is he interested in us, look, we're number 1. We actually have a shot at signing a number 7 ranked player. I'm kidding. That's one of the ways you can tell a kid's not going to qualify for your school, is when you suddenly jump to number 1, especially when it doesn't make any sense. Like even at K-State in my other game where I'm at, where I do have a chance to sign high prospects, the likelihood is so low that usually when I get a guy who's like a number top 5 or top 25 recruit, and they're like, I suddenly jump to the top of their sheet, I'm like, yep, he ain't qualifying. So in other words, what would happen is I offer Eli a scholarship now. He'll take it. He'll verbal. He won't sign his LOI at the LOI date, and then we'll find out he's got an SAT of like 760 or something and can't play for anyone. That is guaranteed to happen when that happens. Almost guaranteed to happen. We'll see. I could be wrong, but anytime I've had that happen, it almost always means they're not going to qualify. So that'd be awesome if he did. I have to admit, that'd be great. We also updated some logos. I'm not going to show you those because then I have to remember what teams those were. But someone posted updated logos from this season for some of the teams that weren't in the real world, that weren't updated in the real world mod yet. What else do we got? Oh yeah, we should probably show you what we've done with the roster and junk. First of all, you notice our kids mostly. Rollerson hasn't quite figured out how to learn's good, but yeah, there's Lowell for that matter. But the rest of them, for the most part, have, actual really good GPAs. Some of them really, really good GPAs, but, they're hopefully not going to get academically suspended. Rollerson might, because he's a dumbass. Yeah, I can't tell him anything more. We're going to wait till 12:04, but for the most part, the rest of them look like they're going to make it. Can't think of a word there, but yeah, so you see our telling them to go study and get a tutor is paying off. Now hopefully none of them are actually any good. Well, hopefully they're good, but they're not that good, because probably now that their grades are up, knowing our luck, they'll be like, yeah, we want to go to a good school. Fuck this school. Like, you bastards. Alright, so we got that. Yes, I've been yelling at a bunch of them about, oh, shoot more threes, do this, blah, 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 blah. We won't cover all that, because I have to remember what I've done, mostly. I was thinking a trend here, by the way, sometimes. It's like, shit, I gotta remember what I did. Ah, shit, I should have written notes. Oh, well, F it. Oh, we did... Lampley, we threw on red-shirted here, just because he could be an average player. The only two I was looking at redshirting were him and Lowell. But considering Lowell is kind of crap, or expected to be kind of crap, and Lampley is expected to be only sort of crap, we redshirted him and hope he actually comes through. I could have redshirted Lowell and hoped he be, his 2.0 was good enough at least for a bench guy, but part of my problem with doing that is then that means he's here for an extra year if he does really suck. So that's even where Lampley I was a little iffy, because like if he doesn't come through as actually becoming any decent, he's gonna be just a pain in the ass. He's just gonna be eating up a scholarship that I'm gonna be lazy about cutting. We have our depth chart set up since obviously the season's starting, so we need to get this set up. So you see, we're going to go ahead. We said we're going to have Rollerson playing the point. He's a good passer. Ball handling could be better. Good rebounder. Decent defender. Can't really get blocks. Good at getting steals. His big gain that he got over his backup, Murray. Who Murray here is not as good of a shooter, but a little bit better ball handler. Can actually block shots. But the main thing that put Rollerson over is he has a better IQ. Next to him, in the other guard position, is going to be Jeff Ides. Originally, I was going to go with Steele, and that's why we moved him to shooting guard. Then he decided to go with Ides because of his defense. Even though he doesn't get as many steals, he's not highly ranked as Steele, which I know makes it kind of seem odd. But again, he's a guy who takes shots. That was part of it. One thing is he's going to shoot, and the other thing is he plays a little better defense than Steele does. His ball handling is atrocious, though. But that's sort of the whole team. I'm noticing this trend here. So we'll probably be a very turnover-prone team, just looking at that. Metcalf went ahead and took the small forward spot. Again, he's over Steele because of size, and he has a few other things that just like him better than Steele. Who are you? Boulderware, unsurprisingly, plays power forward, being our best power forward on the team. Metcalf could have moved down there and we could have played Steele, but I could have done a lot of things. Shut up. And then, of course, playing with big guys, no surprise, and being our best center also helps. 6'11" Marks is going to be playing the center position. I don't like Boulder being 6'6", by the way, but again, what else do I have? Then our bench, we have Murray, Steele, Williams, Lofton, and then these are they'll get thrown in garbage time, maybe. Even though I don't really have them playing in garbage time, but these are the rest of the guys that are kind of like, if we need them, they'll play, but I really don't want to see them. And then Hansen and Richards suck. So Hansen can actually defensive rebound. I'm kind of surprised by that. I think that's just a scouting inaccuracy. And Lampley's redshirted. Taking a look at the rotation. I'm just going to do that, show you the minutes. We aren't going to go through where everyone plays at what time, because that's just useless information. So Rollerson's going to be playing about 24 minutes. Metcalf, 32. I decided he's going to be our big minutes guy. We have Boulderware playing 30 because he has the energy for it. Not really because... And he's pretty decent. Mark's playing 26 because he doesn't have the energy to play more minutes. Otherwise, I probably would. Ides is at 28. I was between where to put him, and I said 28 was pretty decent. And then for our bench guys, Murray's going to play 16 minutes coming off the bench. Our sixth man is Kevin Steele, coming off doing about 22 minutes. And then you have... And he kind of bounces between shooting guard and small forward. Murray basically just covers the point guard position. And then you have Williams playing 8 minutes and Lofton with 14 because I liked Lofton more than Williams. That's pretty much why. We do have in our blowout lineout, for games we are actually, for some reason, blowing someone out. Going to have Duckery, Lowe, Ides, Metcalf, and Lofton. I liked having Ides and Metcalf on those blowout lineups just to get them more points, and they're freshmen, so, you know. It's not too cheap. Yeah, I'll show you those players here. So Metcalf's a good jump shooter, good passer, pretty good rebounder, good blocker, good steals, athletic. Ball handling sucks, can't really shoot free throws. Ides can shoot free throws, he just can't shoot. Not as good of a rebounder, but he's about average there. Again, a good defender. We have to remember that 4, 5, and 6, and even their 7s were really good for when I first started this. The rating, they did do a patch to make it so there's more high defensive ratings in there. Average block steals. Average discipline. Yeah. Anyways. That has him going over Steele. Just because he can shoot more, really, and plays better defense. Steele, otherwise, is pretty much better than him in every way. Better rebounder, better ball handling, better passer. A little better shooter, not by much. Better blocks, better steals. Not quite as smart, though. Boulder is pretty decent at drawing fouls along with Marks, so hopefully they can get to the rim. get to the free throw line. Marks is going to be a really good blocker as far as our scouts think, and a good rebounder. Where Boulderware is going to be able to do some pick and pop type stuff. Hits his free throws really well, which would be nice because he gets to line in a pretty decent clip. Looks like, unlike Marks, who can't shoot a free throw to save his life. He can pass, which is nice, and plays a little decent defense. Alright, next up, let's take a look at our scouting report for our first opponent here. The Lafayette Leopards of the Patriot League. Their best player is Adam Billups. They like to run a fast-paced offense with some offensive freedom. In the half court, they run a balanced attack with their primary set being in the high post. Defensively, they prefer not to press. They primarily will play man-to-man in the half court, and when they do pressure, they do a 1-2-1-1 full court press. So it's going to be a matchup of fast v slow, basically, is what we got going on tonight. Or not tonight, I'm actually a couple games behind it, but next game. This has our old lineup on who's better than who. So this is kind of useless to us. We do know that Boulderware and Marks are going to be playing, so Boulderware is going to be going up against the 6'6 junior Jones. So at least the size matchup works out pretty well. Boulderware is rating-wise, we believe, is better than Jones. And then at center, you have 6'11 Marks going against the 6'9 Billups. Billups and Marks look about even, according to our scout, but we are considered to have the better bench. And then, like I said, the rest of these guys are kind of useless to us. We're not really playing them. We'll have a 6'2 Kosick and 6'2 Correa, both juniors, as well as the 6'7 senior Mitchell. So size-wise, we got them beat at the shooting guard position as well. The only thing I worry about is they have a very upperclassman heavy lineup compared to ours, which is gonna have a lot more freshmen, so they may get us on that. We won't read through these scouting reports on these guys. If you do want me to read through the player scouting reports, do let me know. And when we get to Upstate, we'll come back to their scouting report as well. I'm going to actually delete these Navy and New Jersey Tech ones because we're not actually going to show those games. Alright. I believe I got my recruiting done. Yeah, okay. I want to make sure. So the first game of the MEAC, for a MEAC team is actually today, when South Alabama takes on North Alabama in the Battle of the Bamas. And North Alabama actually won it. Wow, that's kind of sad. The best score ever had 12 points. Richardson so far having a good game, though, there for North Bama. 12 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, and a block. It's kind of not too bad for him there. Sasser with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Anywho. And everyone else is playing today, just like us. North Alabama plays again. Oh, they must be in a tournament. Maybe. I don't know what they're in. They're playing 2 games in 2 days. Ow. So, hopefully I got this set up right, and this actually will play. Please don't sim, please don't sim it, please don't sim it, please don't sim it. I'm going to be pissed if it sims it. There we go. What do the 2D play for now? So there's our starting lineups. You have Kosick, the junior guard, versus Rollerson, our senior point guard. Correa versus Ides. Mitchell versus Metcalf. At the power forward, you have Gilbert versus Boulderware, and at center, Adam Billups versus Nathan Marks. This unfortunately is very useless to me, primarily because it doesn't give me heights. And we haven't played a single game, so points don't help us. So here we go. We're going to run game speed 7. We get our options set up. We are going to auto sub, show the halftime report. We're not going to enable game sounds because that's going to be god awful. Control plays. Got it. Backspace pauses. Page up, page down increases. Oh, let's control. Phillips wins the first tip. And Cray hits a 3 to start Lafayette up. There we go for our offense. We got our triangle kind of working. We have a pass gets deflected out of bounds. Mides. 44 is kind of, there we go. Get it down into the post to Marks. Marks passes out. Down to 7 seconds. Back down to Marks in the post. Marks scores! Courier with the ball. Courier passes to Gilbert. Gilbert passes to Mitchell. Mitchell passes back to Correa. Correa passes down to Gilbert. Bowler with a steal. Bowler runs it out. Pass it out to Roland. Roland gets it to Metcalf. Metcalf takes a 3. All right. 5-3 Delaware State early in the first. Mitchell passes to Correa. Correa passes to Gilbert. Gilbert takes a mid-range shot and sinks it, unfortunately. Fuck you, Gilbert. Rosen brings it up, passes off to Ide. We get Ide to Metcalf as Marks comes up. Rollerson passes it down. We got a 45 in the post. Baltimore makes a drive from the post. Oh, misses the shot. Damn it. Goes to Gilbert. Gilbert with the drive. Foul. Piss. Fuck you. Fuck you, game. You know, he missed the 3 throw, though. Metcalf with the ball. Metcalf with the pass. Marks takes the ball. Mark passes back to Rollerson. Rollerson passes to Ides. Ides passes to Boulderware in the high post. Bordereau takes a god-awful shot and it gets blocked by Billups. Or it gets blocked by someone. Gilbert blocks it. Billups gets the pick. Luckily, Mitchell throws it away on the other side, though, so we get the ball back. We're down by 1. Rollerson to Ides in the post. Ides takes a shot and misses it, and Billups gets the rebound. We're not doing very good on the rebounding front so far. Courier with the ball. Ides gets called for, we're going to say, probably a reach. Marks with the steal. Nice steal, Marks. Pass it down to Rollerson. Rollerson gets it down to Ides. Ides passes to Metcalf in the corner. Metcalf takes a corner 3 and scores. Yes, that was slightly not corner, but shut up. Courier with the ball. Stop. Ides called for another foul, idiot. Courier takes a 3. Motherfucker. Murray brings it up. Passes it off to Metcalf. Metcalf passes it down to Marks in the post. Marks passes back out to Rollerson. Rollerson to Murray at the top, at the key. Yeah. Passes it down to Bowler in the high post. Bowler takes a shot and scores. Finally, he gets one off. 1 for 3 so far. Right to Gilbert. Marks with the steal. Nice steal, Marks. Marks passes it down to Murray. Murray passes it to Metcalf in the corner. Metcalf back to Murray. Murray with an ISO almost set up. Boulderware drives to the basket and slams it down. Well, lays up, but still. We're up 12-9, 15 minutes left. Gilbert passes to Billups. Billups to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a 3, misses, and Bowler gets the rebound. Good job, Bowler. Pass it down to Murray. Murray puts it up to the key. Passes it to Bowler in the corner. Bowler passes it down to Marks in the post. Marks drives and lays it up for another basket. Marks is 2 for 2 so far with 2 steals. Mitchell takes a bad 3. Murray grabs the rebound. Oh, they're playing a 2-3 zone on us, it looks like. And, 12. Rollerson took a really bad 3 there. He really should have taken that. But Boulder steals it. And Rollerson takes it down for a layup. Makes up for that terrible 3 there. Gilbert with the ball. Gilbert passes to Billup at the key. At the top of the key. Billup takes a shot from the top of the key. Misses. Rebound falls all the way out to Rollerson, who outs it to Murray. Murray passes it down to Boulder in the post. Boulder gets it. The Boulder shot's blocked and rebounded by Lofton, whatever it was. I don't remember. Mitchell down to Billups. Billups over to Kosick. Kosick's got the top of the key. Passes to Correa. Correa passes to Kosick. Kosick takes a mid-ranger and scores, unfortunately. 16-11 Delaware State with 13 minutes left in the first. Marks passes down to Boulderware. Boulderware makes a drive. Lays it up. All right. Cedric Boulderware is 3 for 6 so far with 6 points. Give me a second here. We're going to pause it all stops. And we got a timeout. 13:11 left in the first. It's Delaware State 18. The Lafayette Leopards 11. Lafayette, we have foul on Metcalf. Substitutions. Delaware State brings in Kevin Steele, replacing Jeff Ides. And Lafayette brings in Mark French, Mike Powell, and Andre Dare. Replacing who the hell? Replacing Kosick, Mitchell, and Billups. So far, Delaware State's off to a pretty hot start. We got 4 rebounds, no offensive rebounds, 4 steals already, shooting 61% from the field, 66% from 3. Getting a little foul happy though. Over on the other side, the Lafayette Leopards are shooting 57% from the field with only 40% from 3. They have 2 blocks as well as 5 rebounds, no offensive rebounds. They do have 5 turnovers over to Delaware State's 0, which is a very surprising thing considering Delaware State has awful ball handling skills. We're going to go ahead and come back here from our media timeout. French is going to go ahead and pass the ball in. And Steele's going to get a pass, get a steal, get it down to Boulderware, who puts it in. Boulderware's got 8 points already in the first half. Wow. Mike Powell with the ball. Boulderware gets the block, and Metcalf brings in the rebound. Murray tries to pass it off to Marks there and gets deflected out of bounds. It's going to be a Delaware State ball with 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Hornets inbound. Murray passes it to Steele. Steele takes a long 3, misses it, but Marks gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. Nathan Marks now has 6 points and 2 boards. Gilbert with the ball. Gilbert passes down to Dare. Dare at the top of the key. Passes to Correa. Correa takes a long 3. Misses, but French gets the rebound. French passes out to Dare. Back to French at the top of the key. He passes over to Powell. Powell passes Gilbert back at the top of the key. Gilbert gives it back to French. French passes it to Powell in the short corner. Powell misses it, and Boulderware grabs the rebound. Boulderware outlets Murray. Murray passes it over to Boulderware. Boulderware passes back to Steele at the top of the key. Steele takes a 3 and scores! From big time 3 from Steele way downtown. We have a Lafayette timeout. It's Delaware State 25. Lafayette Leopards 11 with 11:28 left in our first half. We're going to go ahead and reset the game here with Delaware State has Murray, Steele, Boulderware, Metcalf, and Marks on the floor. Mark French inbound. French gets ball inbounds. Passes to Dare. Dare passes back out to French. French passes to Correa in the corner. Correa passes to Gilbert in the post. And Metcalf is called for a foul. Hey, it's going to be a non-shooting foul. Reset the clock. Delaware State substitutions. Derek Williams comes in for... Looks like Williams coming in for Metcalf, and Lofton's going to go ahead and come in for Marks. Boulderware moves up to playing small forward. Ball comes into French. French passes to Gilbert. Gilbert makes a drive. Misses. Rebound comes out to Steele. Steele brings it up. Steele passes to Murray. Murray at the top of the key. Murray passes to Boulderware. Boulderware passes into the post to Lofton. Lofton makes a drive and turns it over with a travel. Lafayette substitution. Dontino Simmons comes in for someone. I believe Correa. Tell me who they come in for. Okay. We're at 10:51 in the first half. Delaware State still up 25-11. Simmons takes a 3 and makes it. Lafayette up. Lafayette 14. Delaware State 25. Ball goes to Steele. Steele passes down to Williams in the post. Williams passes it back out to Murray. Murray makes a drive. Shoots. Misses, but foul on Mark French. Murray going to the line. Correa subs back in for Lafayette. Murray at the line. Misses his first. And misses a second, but the ball comes out to Williams. Williams takes a shot, misses it out from the post. We get another foul, though, on Gilbert. Williams is going to go ahead and go to the line, shooting 2. Williams makes his first. And makes second. Delaware State 27, Lafayette 14, 10 minutes to go in the first half. French brings it up. French passes it up. Bowler with the steal. Passes it down to Murray to bring it down. Murray passes it to Lofton in the post, who is fouled by Andre Dare. That's his first. Inbound to Murray. Murray at the top of the key. Murray passes it to Steele. Steele passes it to Bowler at the top of the key. Bowler passes it back to Murray. Murray passes it to Williams in the high post. Williams passes back to Steele. Steele back to Murray at the key. Murray takes a long 3 and scores! That's 3 points for Murray so far in his first shot. French at the top of the key. French passes to Powell. Powell passes it to the high post to Simmons in the high post. Simmons takes a high post shot, misses. Rebound comes out to Williams. Williams passes to Murray. Murray passes to Boulderware. Boulderware to Lofton in the post. Lofton passes back out to Murray. Murray passes to Steele. Steele passes to Williams in the high post. Williams passes back to Murray at the key. Murray passes to Boulderware. 5 seconds to shoot. Lofton the ball in the post. Lofton passes back to Murray. 3 to shoot. Shot clock violation. Lafayette ball. Rollerson comes back in for Murray. Lafayette brings in Kosick, Mitchell, and Billups. 8:53 to go in the first half. Delaware State 30, Lafayette 14. Lafayette inbounds. Kosick brings it up to the top. Passes to Mitchell at the top of the key. Mitchell passes back to Jones. Jones to Billups. Billups back to Kosick. Kosick to French. French passes back to Jones. Jones back to Billups at the top of the key. Billups to Kosick as they pass it around the perimeter. Back to Mitchell at the top of the key. Back to Jones. And Lofton with the steal brings it up. Oh! Misses the... Boulder misses the dunk, gets the rebound, and slams it back down home, though. Yeah! Billups with the ball at the top of the key. Billups takes a shot and hits a 3. Rollerson brings it up. We got Kosick called for the reach. That's his first foul. Delaware State brings in Marks, comes back in for Lofton. Well, Lafayette brings in Dontino Simmons. Inbound to Rollerson. Rollerson passes to Boulderware. Boulderware passes to Steele at the key. Steele passes to Rollerson outside 3. Down to Marks in the post. Marks takes the mid-range up in the post with a miss, but Billups gets called for the foul. Marks to the line to shoot 2. Marks misses his first. And he misses them both, but Simmons with the defensive rebound. Kosick brings it up, top of the key. Passes back to Simmons. Simmons passes back to Kosick. Kosick to Mitchell. Mitchell takes a long 3, misses. Ball comes down to Williams. Williams passes it out to Rollerson. Rollerson to top of the key. Rollerson to Marks and the post. Marks passes back out to Boulderware in the corner. Boulderware makes a drive and scores. That's Boulderware 12 points, 6 of 10 so far, 6-10 shooting so far. Mitchell to Tatum in the corner. Tatum to Billups in the high post. Billups back out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Kosick at the key. Coaches to Billups back in the high post. Billups takes a high post shot, misses. Ball comes out to Steele. Steele passes it down to Rollerson. Rollerson at the top of the key. Rollerson down to Steele in the post. And Simmons is called for a foul. 6:36 to go. Delaware State 34. Lafayette 17. And Delaware State substitution. Will Metcalf comes back in, replacing Cedric Boulderware, I believe. Williams moves to power forward. Ball's inbounded to Corey Williamson. Rollerson passes to Metcalf. Metcalf takes a long 3, misses, but gets his own rebound. Metcalf passes it back to Rollerson. Rollerson resets to Steele at the top of the key. Steele gives it to Williams in the high post. Williams passes back to Rollerson top of the key. Rollerson to Metcalf. Metcalf down to Marks in the post. Marks takes a long shot and Billups gets the block. Marks gets the ball back though and then gets but Marks is called for traveling. Koshik brings up the ball. We got Koshik passes to Simmons. Simmons passes to Billups in the high post. Billups drives, shoots, and scores. That's 5 points for Billups so far. Rollison at the top of the key. Passes to Steele. Steele to Marks at the high post. Marks takes an open shot from the high post and scores. That's 8 points for Marks so far on 4 or 5 shooting. Billups takes a high post shot, misses. Rollison gets the rebound. Rollison brings it up to the top of the key. Rollison passes to Marks in the post. Marks drives and scores on the layup. 10 points for Marks so far on 5 or 6 shooting. Billups with the ball in the high post. Billups passes back to Simmons. Simmons passes to Kostick at the top of the key. Kostick passes back to Billups at the high post. Billups passes down to Simmons. Simmons throws the ball away. Or throws the ball out of bounds. Delaware State ball. With 4:51 to go, Delaware State up 38-19 over the Lafayette Leopards. Ball's inbounded to Rollison. Rollison brings it up. Passes it over to Steele. Steele drives and shoots and scores. Steele's second basket of the night for 5 points so far. Jones with the ball in the post. Jones out to Simmons at the 3-point line. Simmons takes a long three and misses. And ball goes out of bounds. Delaware State ball. Ball comes into Rollison. Rollison brings it up. Rollison at the top of the key. Rollison passes to Metcalf. Metcalf passes to Steele at the top of the key. Steele passes to Rollison. Rollison to Marks. Marks to the high post. Marks takes a high post shot, misses. Billups with the rebound. Billups passes to Kostick. Kostick brings it up to the key. Kostick's over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Simmons. Simmons in the corner. Simmons passes to Billups in the high. Billups takes a long two and misses. Marks is called for a foul on the shot, though. Billups is going to be shooting two. Delaware State substitutions. John Murray comes in for Troy Rollison. Jeff Ides in for Steele. And Andy Lofton in for Nathan Marks. And Lafayette brings in Greg Correa and Michael Gilbert at the media timeout with 3:38 left in the first half. Delaware State up 40-19 over the Lafayette Leopards. You're on something K123. I don't know. Make it up. Christ. Billups makes his first shot. Billups goes 2 for 2 from the line. Putting Lafayette up to 21 now. Ball into Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray at the top of the key. Passes over to Ides. Ides passes it down to Williams in the post. And Williams is fouled by Gilbert. That's his second. Lafayette brings in Andrew Dare in at center. Puts Williams, Delaware State in the bonus. Williams goes to the line, makes his first. And makes his second. Williams goes 2 for 2 at the line. Ball's inbounded by Kostick. Kostick brings it up. Kostick passes to Gilbert in the high post. Gilbert passes to Dare in the corner. Dare drives, shoots, and scores. 2 points for Dare. Murray brings it up at the key. Passes it over to Ides. Ides passes down to Lofton in the post. Lofton drives and lays it up. 2 points for Lofton. Kursick brings it up to the key. Kursick down to Dare in the post. Dare takes a shot from the post and scores. Murray with the ball at the key. Ides pass ball. Ides tries to pass Metcalf. Ball's kicked by the defender. Delaware State substitution. Dustin Williams comes in to play power forward, and Lafayette brings in Adam Billups at center. Ball's inbounded to Murray. 16 seconds on the shot clock. Murray passes to Metcalf. Metcalf passes to Ides. 12 seconds. Ides drives, takes a long range two, and misses. Terrible shot by Ides. Barely even hits the rim. Ball goes out at. Ball ends up going out of bounds. Lafayette ball with 2:22 remaining in the first. Lafayette passes to Kostick. Kostick brings it up. Kostick's at the top of the key. Passes to Billups. Billups drives and scores. 9 points for Billups so far. Murray at the top of the key. Murray passes over to Metcalf. And Mitchell's called for the reach. And we have substitutions. Delaware State brings back in Corey Rollison. for Murray, and Steele comes in at the shooting guard position. And Lafayette brings in pretty much a whole goddamn new team, with Mark French, Mike Powell, Tarum Jones, and Andrew Dare all coming in. 1:59 left in the first. Delaware State still up by... me doing math. Delaware still State up by 17, 44-27. First free throws missed by Metcalf. Powell gets the rebound. Ball to Correa. Correa passes to Dare in the high post. Dare is pretty much left open. Powell passes to the other post. Metcalf on... Metcalf at the top of 3. Throws it away. Delaware State ball with 1:43 remaining. And Delaware State brings in Boulderware to play at a small forward. Ball comes into Rollerson, excuse me. Rollerson passes it to Boulderware. Boulderware passes it down to Lofton in the post. Lofton drives and slams it home. That's 4 points for Lofton. 46-27 Delaware State. Ball to Dare. Dare drives, takes a shot, and it's blocked by Kevin Steele. Lofton gets the ball, brings it up to Rollerson. Rollerson passes down to Steele. Steele passes Boulderware at the top of the key. Boulderware takes a long 3, misses. Rebounded by Powell. Powell passes to French. French brings it up top of the key. French down to Dare in the high post. Dare passes over to Tarum Jones in the post. Jones passes back out to Powell. Powell throws the ball away over the head of Dare. Delaware State ball. 48 seconds left. Delaware State up now 19 points. Rollerson brings the ball up. Rollerson passes to Boulderware. Boulderware passes to Lofton in the post. Lofton passes back to Rollerson. Rollerson to Steele at the top of the key. 18 seconds left in the shot clock. Steele takes a long 3 and misses. French gets the ball. French brings it up to the key. Passes to Powell. Powell gives it to Joe and in the corner. Jones passes back to Powell. Powell passes down to Dare in the post. Dare tries to get the crossover and travels. 19 seconds left in the first. Rollerson brings it up. Rollerson at the top of the key. Rollerson to Steele. Steele passes to Williams in the post. Williams passes back out to Rollerson. 7 seconds left. Rollerson drives, takes a shot, and scores! 5 seconds left. Delaware State up 21. Mark French with the half-court heave, and he misses. Halftime here in Delaware. It is... halftime here at Memorial Hall in Delaware State. Delaware State leads Lafayette Leopards 48-27. Delaware State at the half has 17 rebounds, 5 offensive, 2 blocks, 7 steals, 3 turnovers, shooting 60% from the field, 4 of 9 on 3 throws, shooting only a miserable 44% for 3 throws. That's something I really got to get better at. And shooting 44% from 3. Cedric Boulderware leads the team in scoring with 12 points on 6-11 shooting, 3 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 block. Nathan Marks having another good game himself here. 5 of 7 on 5 of 7 shooting. He's got 10 points, 2 offensive rebounds, 3 total rebounds, 2 steals, but has turned the ball over once. Metcalf has 6 with 2 rebounds. Rollerson with 4, 2 assists, 2 rebounds on 2 or 3 shooting. I'd struggling out there, just 0 of 2 with 2 assists though. Off the bench, we got Steele with 5.3 assists, 2 rebounds, a block, and a steal. Doing everything out there tonight off that bench. Our 6-man really making it work for us. Lofton in limited minutes doing a good 2 of 2 for 4 points with a rebound and a steal. Murray as well with 3 points, 1 assist, and a rebound. And Williams with the 4 points on a whole 0 of 0 shooting and 3 rebounds. We call him the free throw specialist. For the Lafayette Leopards, they are shooting 10 of 23 for 43%. They have 12 turnovers already, 3 blocks, 11 rebounds, only 1 offensive. They're 3 of 4 from the line and shooting 4 of 10 from 3. Leading the way for Lafayette is Adam Billups, who's 3 for 6 with 9 points and 5 boards, as well as 2 blocks. Correa has 6 points, 2 assists on 2 or 3 shooting. And the rest of the team isn't even worth talking about. Mark French is having a pretty tough day out there with 3 turnovers already. He does have the 2 rebounds. Dare is shooting alright, coming off the bench, 2 for 3 with 4 points. Starting off the lineup here in the second half, as we get ready to start, we have out there on the floor, you have for Delaware State, Rollerson at point, Ides the other guard, Metcalf and Boulderware at forward, and Marks in the center position. For Lafayette, you have Kosick and Correa at as the guards, Mitchell and Gilbert as your forwards, and Billups at the center position. And we will be right back after these messages because I need to get some more coffee. Alright, and we're back. Hey, you're at Memorial Hall, ready to start the second half. Delaware State starts off inbounding Boulderware with the ball in the high post, and he's fouled by Gilbert. That's number 3 on Gilbert. Lafayette brings in Jones, replacing Gilbert. Ball into Rollerson. Rollerson at the top of the key. Rollerson passes to Ides. Ides passes to Mark in the post. Marks drives and slams it home. 12 points for Marks. Kosick at the top of the key. Passes down to Mitchell. Mitchell passes to Billups. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Billups passes back to Mitchell. Mitchell over to Jones in the corner. Jones passes back to Mitchell. 15 seconds left. Billups in the high post. Billups takes a high post shot and is called for the travel. Moved his pivot foot. Delaware State ball. Ball into Rollerson. Rollerson at the key. Rollerson passes to Metcalf. Metcalf to Marks in the post. Marks passes back out to Rollerson. Rollerson to Ides at the top of the key. Ides passes to Boulderware in the high post. Boulderware passes to Rollerson at the key. 9 seconds left. Metcalf with the ball in the corner. Ides with the ball at the top of the key. 5 seconds left. Ides drives, then shoots, and scores! That's 2 points for Ides. First shot of the night. Or first made shot of the night. Billups with the ball in the high post. Billups passes to Correa. Correa takes a long 3 and makes it. 9 points for Correa. Rollerson with the ball at the top of the key. Passes to Ides. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Ides takes a long 3. Misses. Ball comes out to Kosick. Kosick brings it up. Kosick top of the key. Passes to Mitchell. Mitchell drives and makes the mid-range shot from the free-throw line. And Rollerson throws it away from the top of the key, trying to pass it to Ides. Gonna be Lafayette ball. Lafayette's starting off pretty hot this second half so far. Deficit still. Delaware State still up 20 though. Kosick brings it up. Kosick's in the high post. Passes to Billups. Billups passes to Correa in the corner. Correa takes a mid-range shot. Nope, and it's missed. Tarum Jones or blocked. Tarum Jones gets the rebound. Correa in the high post. Correa passes to Kosick back outside 3. 28 seconds left. Correa with the ball at the key. Takes a long 3. Misses. Ball comes out to Rollerson. Rollerson brings it up. Rollerson at the key. Passes out to Metcalf. Metcalf tries to make a pass. Stolen by Tarum Jones. Ball comes out to Billups, who throws it down for the slam. Ides with the ball. Correa called for the reach. Inbounded to Rollerson. Rollerson at the top of the key. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Metcalf with the ball. Metcalf throws it away, trying to find Marks. That's the second turnover for Metcalf. And ball goes back to Lafayette, who's starting off on a pretty good run here. Kosick at the top of the key. Passes down to Billups. Billups in the high post. Billups passes over to Correa. Billups back with the ball. And stolen by Boulderware. Boulderware passes down to Rollerson. Rollerson brings it up for the layup. Kosick, top key. Correa with the ball behind 3-point. Passes over to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell passes to Jones in the high post. Jones takes a high post shot and misses, but foul called on Boulderware. Put Jones to the line, shooting 2. Jones makes his first. And Jones makes his second, but the ball comes out to Metcalf. Miller State brings it up. Ige with the ball. Ige takes a long three, misses. And Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell passes it out to Kosick. Kosick passes to Correa at the top of the key. Correa passes out to Jones. Jones to Billups at the top of the key. 18 seconds left. Billups to Kosick. Goes back to Mitchell with the ball. 13 seconds left. Mitchell to Jones. Jones to Billups back at the top of the key. 10 seconds. Takes a long shot. Blocked, but Taron Williams gets the rebound. Reset the shot clock. Mitchell takes a mid-range shot and scores. Got blocked by Rollerson. Ball into Boulder in the post. Boulder takes a shot, misses, but he was fouled. That's foul number 1 on Jones. Boulder to the line to shoot 2. And we have a media timeout. John Murray's going to go ahead and sub in here for Rollerson. Alright, Boulder to the line, shooting 2. Boulder makes his first. Boulder makes his second. Boulder 2 for 2 at the line. Boulder now 14 points. And 3 boards, 4 steals. Ball's inbounded by Kosick. Kosick brings it up to the key. Kosick passes over to Correa. Correa passes to Mitchell in the corner. Mitchell passes to Billups. Billups pass is stolen by... Oh, God. Bill's pass stolen by Boulderware. Boulderware passes to Ides, who misses the wide open dunk, and ball's knocked out of bounds by Lafayette, though. Delaware State retains possession. Pass out to Murray. Murray passes over to Metcalf. 12 seconds left. Metcalf takes a long three, misses. Jones with the rebound. Jones passes to Kosick. Kosick passes to Billups in the post. Billups passes back out to Correa. Correa takes a long three and scores. 12 points for Correa. Murray brings it up. Murray over to Metcalf. Metcalf down to Boulderware in the post. Boulderware takes the shot and scores. 16 points for Boulderware. Kosick, top of the key. Billups. Billups to Correa in the high post. 19 seconds left. Correa passes to Kosick in the high post. Kosick passes back to Billups in the corner. Billups passes to Mitchell. 15 seconds left. And Metcalf is called for a reach. Lafayette brings in Gilbert for Jones. Lafayette inbound. Sherman Kosick, 25 seconds on the clock. Back to Correa at the top of the post. Top of the key, excuse me. Gilbert with the ball. Passes it to Correa. Correa takes a long three. Missed. Rebounded by Ides. Ides passes to Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray at the top of the key. Murray passes back to Ides. 19 seconds left. Ides takes a long three. Miss. Ball deflects out of bounds by the defense, though. Delaware State retains possession. Delaware State substitutions. Steele comes in for Metcalf. Williams in for Boulderware, and Lofton in for Marks. And Lafayette brings in French, Powell, and Dare. Alright, we reset. Ball into Murray, 14 seconds left. Murray to Williams at the top of the post, 13 seconds left. Williams to Murray, 12 seconds. Murray passes to Steele, 11 seconds. Steele takes the long two and scores. Steele with 7 points so far. Dare at the top of the post. Top of the key. Michael drives to the basket and makes the layup. Ball passed into Murray. Murray passes it over to Ides. Ides passes Lofton in the post. Lofton passes it back out to Murray. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Murray takes a long three, misses. Ball rebound by Correa. Correa passes to French. French at the top of the key. French passes to Powell. And Murray's called for the reach. 12:52 to go in the second half. Delaware State 60, Lafayette 42. On the Hornets Radio Network. Ball's inbounded French. French passes to Powell. Powell passes to French, top of the key. French passes back to Powell. 20 seconds to go. Powell passes to Correa in the high post. Correa passes out to Powell. 15 seconds to go. Powell takes a long three and scores. Powell with 3 points now. Murray at the top of the key passes it to Lofton in the post. Pass out to Ides. Ides drives, shoots, and scores. Ides with 4 on a pretty terrible shooting night for him, 2 of 8. Gilbert in the corner. Gilbert takes the shot and scores. Gilbert with 7 points. Murray brings it up. Murray at the top of the key. Murray passes over to Ides. Ides passes Lofton in the post. Lofton passes back out to Murray. 15 seconds left. Murray's pass is kicked by the defender. It's media Delaware State ball as we hit the media timeout. 11:49 to go. Delaware State 42, Lafayette 47. We have substitutions. Delaware State substitution. Cedric Boulderware comes in for Anyways, Cedric Boulderware subs back in at power forward. Marks is back in at center. Lafayette brings in Kosick back at the point. Mitchell comes in at small forward, and Billups back at center. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Ball inbound to Murray. Ides passes Steele, top of the key. 10 seconds. Steele takes a long three, misses. Ball comes out to Kosick. Kosick brings it up. Kosick top of the key. Kosick passes over to Billups in the high post. Billups passes back to Kosick at the top of the key. Kosick over to Mitchell. 18 seconds. Mitchell to Kosick, top of the key. 15 seconds. Correa with the ball at the 3-point line. Passes back to Kosick, top of the key. 10 seconds. Kosick to Billups in the high post. Billups up to Gilbert in the post. Passes out to Kosick at the top of the key. Kosick over to Correa. 5 seconds. Correa passes to Mitchell at the high post. Mitchell passes out to Correa. 2 seconds left. Correa takes a long three and somehow makes it. The shot clock winding down. Correa up to 15 points. 5-8 from 3 so far. Ides with the ball. Ides passes to Steele. Top of the post. Top of the key. Steele drives and misses the shot. Billups with the board. Mitchell. Mitchell to Billups in the high post. Mitchell back to Mitchell behind 3. 15 seconds left. Billups back in the high post. Passes back to Coaches at the top of the key. 12 seconds. Coaches passes over to Mitchell. 9 seconds. Mitchell to Gilbert in the corner. And Ides is called for the foul. Gilbert tries to fight right as Gilbert's getting ready to pass. Ides called for a foul there. His third. 10:22 left to go in the second half. Ball's inbound to Kosick. Shot clock resets. Correa with the ball. Correa back to Coaches at the top of the key. Coaches passes over to Mitchell. 20 seconds to go. Mitchell drives, takes a long two, misses. Ball comes down to Marks. Marks gets the rebound, passes it out to Murray. Murray brings it up to the top of the key. Passes over to Steele. Steele passes it down to Marks in the post, and Marks is fouled in the post. That's by Billups, number 2 on Billups. Delaware State substitution. Will Metcalf comes in at the small forward position, and Lafayette brings in Dontario Simmons at the shooting guard, and Tarum Jones at the power forward. As we reset here, 9:52 in the second quarter. Delaware State 62, Lafayette 50. Delaware State, you have Murray, Steele, Metcalf, Boulder, and Marks out there. Ball into Murray. Murray at the top of the key. Murray to Steele. 20 seconds left. Steele takes a long three and scores. That's 10 points for Steele. Kosick at the top of the key. Passes to Billups in the high post. Billups over to Mitchell. Mitchell passes back to Kosick. Coaches passes to Simmons. Mitchell in the high post. Mitchell passes to Jones. 8 seconds left. And Jones throws the ball away, trying to kick it back to Kosick. It'll be a Delaware State ball. 9:16 left in the second half. Ball's inbounded to Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray at the top of the key. Passes over to Steele. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Steele to Murray. Metcalf at the top ball. Murray with the ball. 14 seconds left. Murray to Boulderware in the high post. Boulderware passes back out to Steele. 9 seconds left. Steele passes to Murray. Top of the key. 8 seconds. Murray drives. Misses the shot, but he's fouled by Kosick. Foul number 2 on Kosick. Murray goes to the line to shoot 2. Murray misses his first shot, though. He makes second, though, and that puts Delaware State up 66-50 with 8:52 to go in the second half. Ball's inbound to Kosick. Coaches brings it to the top of the key. Passes it over to Mitchell. 19 seconds left. Mitchell passes Simmons in the high post. 15 seconds. Mitchell passes to Coaches at the top of the key. Coaches drives, takes a shot, misses, but Tarum Jones gets the rebound, shoots it back up, and scores. 3 points for Jones. Murray, top of the key, passes to Marks in the post. Marks passes back out to Boulderware. Boulderware takes a long three, misses. Coaches with the rebound and brings it up to the top of the key. Coaches passes down to Simmons. Simmons passes to Mitchell in the high post. Mitchell to Coaches with 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Simmons with the ball. Simmons throws it away. Trying to, Simmons throws to Mitchell. Mitchell can't handle it, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Delaware State ball with 8:08 left in the second half. Ball's inbounded to Murray. Murray brings it up. Murray passes it over to Steele. Steele passes to Mark in the high post. Marks passes it to Metcalf in the corner. Metcalf takes the corner three and misses. Ball comes out to Simmons. Simmons passes to Coaches. Coaches at the top of the key. And Coaches Coaches shoots it to Simmons, but throws it over his head out of bounds. 7:42 left in the second half. Delaware State substitution. Corey Rollerson comes in for John Murray, and Andy Lofton's in for Nathan Marks. And at Lafayette brings Andrew Dare back in at center as we hit the media timeout. At 7:42 to go in the second half. Delaware State still up by 14, 66-52 on the Wolverine Studio Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Delaware State inbounds it. Rollerson brings the ball up. Rollerson passes over to Kevin Steele. Steele passes to Metcalf at the top of the key. 19 seconds on the shot, and Mitchell's called for a reach. Metcalf passes to Rollerson. Mitchell's called for the reach in. Lafayette brings in Billups at the center position. We reset the shot clock, and ball comes into Rollerson. 25 seconds left. Rollerson top of the key. Metcalf with the ball. Metcalf to Steele. Steele passes to Rollerson, 19 seconds left. Rollerson passes to Lofton in the high post. Lofton takes the high post shot and scores. It's 6 points for Lofton. He's shooting a perfect 3 for 3 so far. John Terry Simmons has the ball at the top of the key. Tarum Jones on the side. Billups at the top of the key, 19 seconds. And Billups tries to pass, but Lofton's called for the foul. Andrew Dare comes back in at the center position for Lafayette. Shot clock resets as ball comes into Kosick. Coaches passes to Mitchell at the top of the key. Mitchell passes over to Jones. Jones passes to Dare, top of the key. Dare passes to Mitchell, 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Mitchell takes a long three and misses. Lofton gets the rebound. Lofton passes out to Rollerson. Rollerson brings the ball up, top of the key. Rollerson throws it away, trying to find... looks like trying to find Lofton. Anyways. Ball turnover to Lafayette. Lafayette brings back in Billups as they can't decide who the hell they want playing center today. Coaches brings it up. Coaches passes to Mitchell at the top of the key. Mitchell passes over to Jones. Jones passes back to Billups at the top of the key. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Coaches with the ball. 15 seconds left. Coaches passes to Simmons at the top of the key. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Jones with the ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Jones passes to Billups top of the key. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Billups passes to Coaches. Coaches 5 seconds left. Mitchell with 2, and we're getting a shot clock violation. Nope, Jones gets the shot off right before then. Long threes missed by Jones, with Steele getting the ball. Passes out to Rollerson. Rollerson to Steele. Steele takes a long three. He also misses, but Lofton with the rebound, and Lofton gets the shot up and scores, and he is fouled. We got an and one, baby. That's going to be foul number 3 on Billups, as Dare comes back in for Billups, as they continue to not be able to decide who the hell is going to play center today. You have Kyron Miller coming in at shooting guard and Mark French at point guard. Delaware State brings in Dustin Williams to replace Boulderware at the power forward. Lofton to line makes his first. Lofton to line makes the basket, and it's Delaware State 71, Lafayette 52. Miller with the ball, top of the key. 5:42 left in the second half. Jones with the ball. Jones passes to Dare, top of the key. 19 seconds left on the shot clock. Miller with the ball. Miller passes over to Jones. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Jones to Dare. And Dare looks stumped to back off to Jones, but there's a foul on Lofton. That's going to be foul number 2 for Lofton. 5:34 left in the second half. We reset. Pass to Miller. Miller passes to Jones in the corner. And Jones looks to pass, but he's fouled by Metcalf. That's number 4 on Metcalf. He's definitely going to have to watch himself here with 5:27 left. Already on 5:27 left on his 4th foul. It brings Lafayette to the bonus. Mitchell goes to the line, shoots his first, and makes both. Lafayette 54, Delaware State 71. Rollerson brings the ball up, top of the key. Rollerson passes to Metcalf. Metcalf takes a long three and misses. Ball's rebounded by Jones. Jones passes to French. French at the top of the key. French at the high post passes out to Dare. Dare passes to Miller in the corner. Miller takes the shot, but it's blocked by Steele, and he brings it up, passes out to Rollerson. Rollerson to Steele, back to Steele. Steele to Metcalf, top of the key, 19 seconds on the shot clock. Metcalf takes a long three, misses, rebounded by Mitchell. Mitchell to French. French, top of the key, passes to Dare in the high post. Dare passes to Miller in the corner. Miller passes back to French in the other corner, 17 seconds. French tries to pass it, but Lofton with the steal, passes it to Rollerson. Rollerson brings it down for the layup. Miller with the ball. Miller to French in the corner. French passes it out to Mitchell. Mitchell to Miller in the corner. Miller takes a long three and misses. Ball's rebounded by Williams. Williams outlets to Rollerson. 20 seconds on the shot clock. 3:46 to go in the second. Long three by Steele, misses. Miller with the rebound. Dyson with the ball in the post. He drives and slams it home. 73-56, Delaware State with 3:23 left in the second half. Rollerson with the ball. Rollerson passes Lofton in the high post. Lofton to Williams in the post. Williams back to Rollerson at the top of the key. Rollerson takes an easy shot that misses the three. French rebounds and brings it up. 3 minutes to go. French with the ball in the high post. French passes out to Dare in the corner. Dare passes to Miller. 15 seconds left in the shot. Miller passes, but the ball is deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with... Pass deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with Lafayette. Lafayette has the possession error as well. We have a lot of substitutions after a nice long run there before a timeout, and we do have a media timeout. Delaware State's going to go ahead and bring back in Jeff Ide, Cedric Boldaware, and Nathan Marks to finish this game out. Lafayette brings back in Kosic at the point, Correa at shooting guard, Gilbert at power forward, and Billups at center. They'll decide to switch their center again because they can't make up their damn minds. We're at 2:50 to go in the second half. Delaware State up 73-56, and it's looking pretty good for Delaware State to win this game. Both teams are in the bonus. Both teams still have their 2 timeouts. 2 30-second timeouts and their full timeout. This is looking like a pretty impressive performance so far from Cedric Boldaware in this game with 16 points on 7 of 13 shooting. Marks is doing well himself with 12 points on 6 of 8. And Steele coming off the bench looking pretty good, putting up 10 points and 4 boards with a couple blocks. Boldaware has also dominated the passing lanes, getting 5 steals. Ball's inbound to Kosic. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Kosic at the top of the key. Passes to Miller in the short corner. Miller to Correa with 10 seconds left. Correa takes a long 3 and scores. That's 18 points for Correa. 6 of 9 shooting. They go for the press. Break the press. Lafayette looks to press. Corey Rollerson gets the ball, passes it over the Boulder, breaks the press. Boulder brings it back, tries to pass it out to Metcalf. Metcalf fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds. Lafayette ball. 2:33 to go. Lafayette passes in. Kosic brings it up. Kosic at the top, Kosic passes to Correa at the top of the key. Correa passes down to Gilbert. Gilbert to Billups, top of the key. 17 seconds left on the shot clock. Billups drives, shoots, but it's blocked by Marks. Marks passes to Rollerson. Rollerson top of the key over to Ides. Ides takes a long 3, misses. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell gets it to Kosic. Kosic at the high post. Passes back out to Billups. Billups over to Kosic in the top of the key. Kosic passes to Mitchell. Mitchell passes, but the ball's kicked off a defender's foot, and we have a dead ball. With 1:52 to go in the second half. Ball's passed into Coaches. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Coaches passes to Billups in the high post. Billups passes out to Gilbert in the post. Out to Correa at 3-throw line. Correa to Mitchell at the high post. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Coaches at the top of the key. Coaches to Mitchell. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Mitchell's back to Coaches, top of the key. Coaches, 3 seconds left. Passes to Mitchell. Mitchell throws up a shot and misses. Boulder with the rebound. Passes it out to Rollerson. Rollerson brings it up, top of the key. Rollerson to Marks at the high post. Marks back to Rollerson, top of the key, wide open. Passes it out to Ides. 16 seconds left. Ides passes to Marks, top of high post. Metcalf with the ball. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. Marks with the ball again, high post. Back to Ides, 9 seconds left. Ides passes to Rollerson, 8 seconds left. Back to Ides, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Ides to Rollerson, 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Rollerson to Metcalf, 1. Metcalf passes. Boulderware takes a shot and scores. Boulderware with 18 points. What a performance by Boulderware. 51 seconds left in the second. Correa hits a 3. Presses on. They try to trap Rollerson. Rollerson gets it out to Ides. Ides brings it up. Passes it back to Rollerson in the corner. Rollerson passes to Metcalf in the top at the high post. 39 seconds left in the game. Rollerson with the ball. Rollerson passes to Boulderware in the high post. Rollerson passes to Ides. Ides passes to Rollerson, top of the key. Back to Ides. 30 seconds left in the game. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Metcalf with the ball, top of the key. Metcalf passes to Rollerson. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Rollerson passes to Boulder in the high post. Boulder takes the shot and misses, but he's fouled by Gilbert. Number 4 on Gilbert. They have 22 seconds left in the second half, and it's all but over for... This is all but over, and looking... Got Delaware State win in the first game of the season. 75-62. Boulder makes his first free throw. Boulder makes the second. That's 77, puts Delaware State up 77-62 with just 22 seconds left in the second. Jordan Kosick brings it up. Kosick to Billup, 16 seconds left. Billup takes the long three, and it's blocked by Marks. Ides gets the ball. Ides to the top, 3 seconds. Ides makes a last-second three to finish the game. What a shot by Ides. Lafayette isn't too happy about him not playing it out, but hey, fuck him. We're a great radio station. We're not on radio anymore. No. Ides puts up the last second three. Game ends. Delaware State 80. Delaware State Hornets 80. Lafayette Leopards 62. As we go ahead now, take a look at the team stats. Delaware State shot 32 of 61 from the field for good for a 52% field goal percentage. They went 6 of 24 from 3, shooting just 25% from 3, but it didn't really matter. Ended up going to the line 16 times, converting 62% of those, 10 of 16. 29 total rebounds, 9 blocks, 10 steals, and 8 turnovers, and 7 fouls. Leading the way for Delaware State was Cedric Boulder, the power forward, with shooting 8 of 14 for 20 points, 4 rebounds, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 3 assists, and 1 turnover. Nathan Marks, the 6'11 center, ended up going 6-8 for 12 points with 5 boards, 2 offensive, 2 steals, 3 blocks, and also a turnover. Off the bench, Kevin Steele had a pretty good game, shooting 40% with 10 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, a steal, and 2 blocks. Lofton was hot, going 4-4 with 9 points, 3 boards, and 2 steals. The assist leader was Corey Rollison, who went 4-6 from the field with 8 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. He also turned the ball over 2 times. Metcalf struggled a bit out there, giving up 4 fouls, going only 2 of 7 from the field with 6 points, 1 assist, 3 boards, and 2 turnovers. Ides, another one of the freshmen on this Delaware State team, also struggled a bit in his first game, going only 3 of 10, but still managing 7 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, and a block. Over for Lafayette, they shot just 45% from the field, going 23 of 51. Went 41% from 3, though, 10 of 24, but it wasn't quite enough to knock off the Hornets. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. They had 29 rebounds, 6 offensive, 3 blocks, 1 steal, 19 turnovers, and 8 fouls. Leading the way for the Leopards with Greg Correa, who went 7-11 from the field for 21 points, as well as adding 3 assists and a rebound. Billups, the center, ended up with going 4-10 for 11 points with 6 boards, 2 blocks, and an assist, but 4 turnovers on the night. Elsewhere, Jerome Mitchell struggled, going 2 of 8 for 6 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. Gilbert was efficient, but didn't get too many shots up, going 3 of 4 with 7 points, an assist, a rebound, and a block. And Kosic only managed, the starting point guard managed just 2 shots, making 1 for 2 points, only 3 assists, 3 rebounds, and turned the ball over 3 times. French really struggled out there with 4 turnovers and no shots, but 3 rebounds. Tarum Jones went 1 of 4 with 6 rebounds. He was the leading offensive rebounder with 4. 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 points. Alright, that's all from Memorial Coliseum. Or from, Memorial Hall, as Delaware State comes out with their first victory of the year, winning 80-62. If we can hopefully get out of this game. There we go. Now let's go to the sideline for our player of the game. Cedric Boulder with 20 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 5 steals, and 3 blocks. Alright. And that's going to have to be the video because that was a very long. So we're going to come back here in the next episode as we play South Carolina Upstate. We shall look at their scouting report and play that game. If you have any suggestions, comments, anything, let me know. As I said, this is all kind of rough, new territory. I'm slowly trying to figure out what to do. So I'm always open to any ideas. If you think something was crap or something was good or something needs to be changed, if the game needs to be played slower, if it needs to be played faster, let me know. Again, it's rough. It's not stuff I normally do. It's actually stuff I've never, almost rarely ever done. I only played a few games way back when and playing the game even to begin with, and usually I'd play them on high speed and just kind of watch them. Anywho, yeah, so if you have suggestions on that or how to do these games, just let me know. I know this video was pretty long, but that's because we had to kind of do the recap and do that. The other games should hopefully, well, the other ones will be kind of long too because we'll have a couple different recap videos. Likewise, if you think we should do recap video and then a game, let me know too. If you want to break it up like that, that's also an option. Again, yeah, so just, you know, any comments, just put them out there. It would definitely help because this is all sort of new territory, so I'm very, very receptive. I mean, you have to be receptive anyways, because if you aren't receptive, no one ever watches, but still, I'm very receptive because I've never actually done this, so it's kind of a learning process. Oh yeah, association leaders, we're not anywhere close on any of these. I don't think, yeah. I was curious to see if we were on there, but I don't think we are. Can I get... If we go to that, can I get the... No, that's today's best performer. But yeah, that was fun. Boulderware surprisingly was the best player on the team. I wasn't actually expecting that, but that was pretty good. We'll take a look at the box score here, so you just see, because that gives us our 3-point percentage. So yeah, Crea shot 7 of 10 from 3. Holy crap, he was killing it out there. None of our guys really did that great from 3. Metcalf tried, but he was terrible. That's really what his problem was. He took all 3s. I just noticed that. Wow. Boulder got the line 4 times. So did Murray. Murray just can't shoot, apparently. I just won a 5 from 3. That's not very good. I have to watch that and see how our 3-point shooting goes. That might be an issue going on forward. But hey, our bigs had a pretty good game. That was kind of what we've been going for. I was expecting Mercs to do it more than freaking Boldware or Bolware, but hey, I'll take what I can get, right? I'm going to save this so we don't have to lose that game. Oh, there it is. There's Mid-Atlantic. We're 3rd in points per game. Good for us. 4th in assists. 5th in rebounds. Oh, come on, guys. We got to rebound better. Look at those steal numbers, though. Yeah, we were killing them on the... That was a big thing, too. Bowler was just stealing the ball like crazy. He was playing those passing lanes great. That was kind of surprising. Alright, so that was fun. I enjoyed it, but yeah, let me know what you think. If there's things I should change, I'm very, very receptive. And otherwise, we'll see you all next time when we play the South Carolina... What is it? Give me a second. When we play South Carolina Upstate. Lators.